What's up, everybody? It is me, KiNGAlpha. Hope everybody's having a great day. Now, I know I have just been basically AFK on YouTube and everything, and in terms of CB content, I have not been putting up any CB content. I'm going to admit it, I am very addicted to Mount and Blade Bannerlord 2. I know some people may not have even heard of this game, but it is definitely a game that if you can run this on your computer and everything, you will be having a blast. Now, obviously, guys, in case you guys are wondering, if you want to check out my Twitch, check it out in the description. Basically, you guys can check out basically when I stream this game. I have been streaming this game a lot, but also when I stream CB as well. I am definitely trying to branch out in terms of games and everything, so that's why I'm trying to grow the community in terms of actually playing other games. And it really has been nice to actually have another game to play other than CB. Now, one thing I want to say as well is if you guys are buying any packs or anything for CB, my content creator code is KiNGAlpha down in the description below, in case you guys are interested. So that is like always. Regardless, guys, okay, I want to talk a little bit about Mount and Blade Bannerlord 2, and then I want to talk about the, current thing that is kind of about CB right now and why I am really just kind of like taking a little bit of a break from CB. I know a lot of people have been asking me on stream, have I just like quit CB and everything like that, and it's just definitely not that. So, all right, let's get into it. Mount and Blade Bannerlord 2. What is it? Why am I so addicted to it? And should you get into it and everything? Now, Mount and Blade Bannerlord 2 is a great PvE type of game. Basically, you can create a character, you can conquer kingdoms, you can become a vassal, you can become a mercenary, and you can basically conquer kingdoms, create armies, do trade. You can craft armor, craft weapons, and all that type of things. You can have a wife, children, etc. Now, one of the big things is why I'm addicted to this game is because of the fact of and mind you, this is the PvE aspect I'm talking about. It's just the straight fact that every single time I get on this game, it's just I know I need to do something in terms of okay, I need to conquer this kingdom. Okay, I need to actually see if I can try and get my wife pregnant. Okay, I need to get trading and everything to try and make some money so that I actually don't run out of money and my men don't want to leave the army. There's loads and loads of aspects in this game and why I've been playing it so damn much. Now, one of the big things that really is baffling to me is the fact that I'm basically playing the PvE mode 24/7, and I feel just so addicted. Whereas, for example, in Conqueror's Blade, you don't get online and you're like, you know what, I'm really, really excited to play an expedition, or you know what, I can't wait to do my thief raids, this week because of the fact that just because it gives XP. But nobody really gets on and says, I want to do the PvE aspects,
they're kind of advancing.
10 plus hours straight.
We're gonna have these guys.
Whereas me, I can stream this game for 10 hours and I've, never lose any type of enjoyment in it. It's so addicting and it's so fun. Now this, for example, is just some of the gameplay that I've had versus this is all PvE. I'm not playing real characters or anything. There is a actual PvP, or basically online mode, where you're basically fighting players non-stop. You can fight up to 10 or more players and big sieges and everything, which is really, really cool. There's even loads of mods and everything in this game that is awesome, and is one of the reasons why I do like this game, to the fact that there is more than just the PvE aspect if you're really looking into that. Now, one big thing I'm really trying to get here is the fact that for me, I'm not into those type of story campaigns and things like that. I'm always into really the PvP, the shooters, the Battlefield 2042 when that comes out. Call of Duty. I used to be all into that. For example, Conqueror's Blade is PvP all the time. You're facing real players, you're trying to do crazy plays, yada yada. This game is PvE and I'm just so damn addicted. I'm just addicted. I'm trying to conquer kingdoms. I'm trying to bribe my way of trying to get another kingdom to join me. I'm trying to upgrade my character. I'm trying to get him heirs before he dies. It's ridiculous. And with CB, it's more or less just the PvP aspect and just constantly doing online play, which isn't bad and everything, but it's just like the fact that like the PvP aspect, I feel like every season hasn't been really changing. It's more or less new season, new units, and then that's it. And obviously, yeah, there's new strategies and things like that in terms of, oh, this new unit came out, this unit meshes really well with the other unit. New runes, which to be honest, this season the runes were really trash, and I don't understand what happened. Personally, it just makes no sense. But yeah, I'm not gonna get into that.
I don't know what they're doing.
And in terms of like the season and the numbers of players and things, I've been hearing a lot from a lot of players that the fact that, like, for example, they use the Steam charts and they're saying, okay, the player count for my games is going down loads, and I can actually agree with them. I know for a fact, like, the player count is definitely getting lower. You're basically getting into games and you're basically seeing the same people non-stop, which is very true. It is very true. In my higher end games, I literally just see the same end players all the time, even if they're from EU. I've just gotten to the point where I literally just know, oh, okay, that's an EU player. Oh, once I find out, oh, he's from EU too. Oh, cool. And then you just eventually just keep saying the same players non-stop, and it's just like, okay, is there seriously like no new players in this game that like I'm just constantly seeing the same players over and over again? And obviously I know a lot of people blame the servers, which I can agree. The servers are just they definitely need to do something about the servers. But I also want to see something of a change to the content. I think more or less I've gotten really bored of even the territory wars. Even if my clan is doing all right, they get land and everything. It's a bit more serious and stuff, but it's just gotten to the point sometimes where it's just like, okay, numbers matter. If you don't have this many people coming into the war, then you can't do certain things. And then, mind you, if you're loyal to your house, you don't want to go and join another house because it's just like, you have your friends, you have basically the people you call like family and stuff. So why go join another house just so that you can do more things during a territory war? I don't know. It just never was to me, for example, to be like, oh, I want to be competitive. I love CB. I am very competitive when I want to be, but in terms of like basically leaving the house to go and say, oh, I'm gonna go join a house that has more members. I don't know. That's just not something I've ever done. But in terms of CB, its content, it's what's really changing about it. I feel like it's just lackluster. I don't know what it is, and to me, I love CB, but it's just like I'm just glad that I found another game to play, if that makes sense, because it's just one of those things where it's just like, eventually, I feel like just CB is just going to be one of those games that like a lot of the players are playing, and then depending on the season, they'll see maybe a little bit of a spike, but then the players that are basically loyal to the game for actually enjoying it and everything will stay, and then that's about it. I feel like a lot of the veteran players are just getting to the point where, yeah, they come in for TW, and then once TW's done, they go and play other games. And then, you have a lot of the new games that are coming out, for example, New World, that is probably going to take a lot of the CB players away because of the fact that they have such a big PvE aspect, but also they still do have that PvP aspect as well. Now, I'm not telling Conqueror's Blade here, okay, you need to work on your PvE aspect because people want to play this game for PvE as well. No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying, maybe work on the content, maybe work on seeing some way, somehow that you can change the content basically every month, more or less. Because I think one of the big things for me as well, and it's really sad because I haven't played Conqueror's Blade in maybe like a week and a half, is, for example, I look at the Conqueror's Blade, patch notes this week, and I go, seriously, nothing. 2 bug fixes and yay, a new map, which is cool. A new map is cool and everything, but you know, to the fact that, like, seriously, we're just not getting anything that, like, you know, is game changing at least every 2 weeks. You know, at least buff a hero that's not being used. You know, why can't they say, hey, we see the numbers right now and statistics. Nodachi is really not getting used. Let's buff Nodachi in terms of this, and let's try and see if we can get Nodachi to be played more. Yeah, I know the runes for Nodachi aren't good this season, but
you bitch.
Still, just that aspect of it. And just loads of other things. It's just, there's a lot of things I feel they can be changing every week, but then when you look at the patch notes, it's so disappointing. You're just there and you're just like, okay, they seriously have not done anything in terms of patch notes.
Holy shit. Bump.
Like, seriously, they have not done anything in terms of patch notes. Okay, cool. And then, you know, you just go by, and a game like this, for example, it might have a lot more players, or a lot more company members, I guess, working on it and everything. And these guys do huge updates every maybe 2 weeks, and it works out. You know, they add something new, they change something big, they fix all these crashes or whatever, and then you just have CB that, you know, does maybe 1 or 2 bug fixes and then says, oh yeah, that's the patch for this week, by the way. Like, what? I don't know. Anyways, I hope you guys do enjoy you know, this gameplay a little bit. And you did enjoy me talking and everything. I hope to see everybody later. Deuces, deuces, deuces. Have a great weekend. Well, you know, rest of the weekend and everything. And I hope to see you guys around. Peace, peace, peace. And have a great time.